be fine. Just make sure he takes the paracetamol. And before you know it, he will be his usual troublesome self.
I think so. Where are you going to?
To the monthly Parents Teachers Association meeting. I thought I told you. Where is Doshima?
She's playing with Ejiro.
It looks like Tsav is not feeling too working out.
Yes, so he has malaria.
So what have you given him?
Malaria medicine now.
Which one?
Paracetamol.
Which one be paracetamol for Iba? Who have you heard treated malaria with ordinary paracetamol and was healed? Where you can use original agbo, the complete thing to drink.
Eh.
And then you use it to bath him. And also use palm kernel oil. Massage it into his body very, very well. Eh?
Eh? I don't know. So you mean if I use all these things, my Tsav will get better?
Yes, now. But why do you carry him about where others can cast their evil looks on him? I think he shouldn't be outside by now. You know what? Take him home. Use sweater and wrapper to cover him very well so that cold does not enter into his body.
Mary, let me go and prepare food for my husband and children.
Take care of him, eh? Bye-bye.
Mommy, you are my Cinderella. Oh, come on now, mommy, you are my superwoman. Do you know that Mama's grandson? What's his name now?
Andy?
Yes, that's him. That's the one. I've been humming his song all day. The boy is talented. I never knew. Did you give him the paracetamol as I instructed?
Yes, I did.
And you mopped his body with cold water? Then there is nothing to worry about. All we just have to do now is to monitor him. He will get better. Please, get me my food. Come.
His body all day. Yet it's still as hot as fire.
Do we still have paracetamol in this house?
Yes. But they are not helping. What if we take him to the herbalist?
What gave you that idea, Kirot? If this thing does not go down by the morning, we will take him to the hospital.
Tsav! 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 Yeah! Onume! 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 Yeah! Tsav!
Where is Tsav? Where's my son? Eh? Huh?
Be a man, Shongo. Be a man.
Take it easy. I want my son brought back to me. Alive. I want Tsav brought back to me alive. You cannot tell me that my son is dead. I want my son brought back to me.
No, Shongo, no, Shongo.
He cannot be, please, dead. Take it easy. He can't. Take it easy.
Just look at our king. Look at this poor king. What could she have offended? Someone so wicked that they choose to punish her this way.
Exactly. Hi! I swear, someone must be behind Tsav's death. Eh? What is it, Mary? What?
Mama Benji.
Mama Benji, the bean seller?
Yes!
Someone is so wicked. What happened to the bean seller?
Look around you. Do you see her around? No. She knows what she has done. That is why she's not here with us. I suspect that woman.
Mary! This your mouth, eh? Mind this your mouth, oh. Mind this your mouth.
I don't. All day, Kirot. Of course. I didn't leave him. And why didn't you notice? Should have sent for me. Instead, you ran to that place of death. I don't understand. Did anybody come to the room?
Nobody. I went to the market.
You went out! Took him out! How could you take Tsav out to the market, Kirot? You killed him, Kirot. You wanted him dead. You killed him, Kirot.
I'm sorry.
Teacher, how now? Okay, we'll check up on you when I get back, okay? Okay. Doctor, the doctor.
Hello. Yeah, is he there?
Yeah, here he is.
Okay.
I'm stepping out.
Hello, Shango.
What a nerve.
I'm here to see you, Shango.
Your baby doctor killed my son and...
That is incorrect.
Tsav was taken to the clinic alive and brought back to us dead.
Shango, I think it's time we have a frank and honest discussion now. If Tsav was taken to the clinic earlier, he would have been tested for malaria. And if the test results had returned positive, he would have been treated with ACT and will not be here having this discussion by now.
Dr. Sophie took
my son from my wife's arms.
In the medical profession, we are trained to save lives, no matter what the case is.
Why didn't she save my son?
It was a severe case of malaria. The malaria parasites had increased so rapidly in his blood that his little body just couldn't fight back. Hence his fever.
My son was getting better. We had brought the fever down. My wife took him to the clinic. How can I understand, doctor? Eh? How?
I am sorry, Shongo. I am sorry. By the time he got to the clinic, he was convulsing.
We brought him to your clinic alive. You killed him. You killed him.
That's what I'm trying to make you understand, Shongo. Look, it was severe malaria and it has affected his vital organs. Dr. Sophie tried everything she could, but I beg you to understand, as hard as it is, when your child has fever, at the first sign of it, take him to the clinic immediately. Next time.
Baby, you don't understand, doctor. There is no next time for myself. No next time for Sam. Oh, Sam.
I forgot to tell you that I spoke to the man and he still holds you responsible for his son's...
Sir, the child was brought in very late. I tried all I could.
I know that, Sophie. It's not your fault. It's the general perception here that I find frustrating.
And what perception is that? That I'm not professionally competent? I might be a youth copper, but I'm also a qualified doctor. Why on earth would these people think that I'm just a child killer?
Hey, Sophie, listen. Parents grieve. And in their grief, they fail to see that they are responsible for their own problems. It is up to us to make them understand.
If only people would bring their children to the clinic in time, many other lives would be saved.
I know that, and you know that.
And these people ought to know this, but they don't just take malaria seriously. They don't.
To think that the drugs are available, all they need to do is to access it.
Instead of bringing in a child that is about to take his last breath, I could have saved her. I could have saved him. Even if I lay him on the table about to take his last, you would have saved her. It is just so frustrating.
It is not your fault. The parents let it too late. It is not your fault.